What's going on, YouTube? This is Country Coder. I want to welcome you back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you to the channel. I hope that you'll enjoy the content that I have for you. Well, in today's video, I'm back at the Natchez Trace after working yesterday, and this is, as you can see, where we left off. I'm going to go here from this point all the way to somewhere around Tupelo. I may go a little north of Tupelo, I don't know, it just depends on the time and also the weather. As you can see, it's not looking too good out here. I was hoping to get an early start, and it's about 7 o'clock, so whenever I left here the other day, I had to ride a little further up the trace just to you know, get off the trace and everything. And when you go by the Ross Barnett Reservoir there to the right, it's looked like it would be a pretty picture, you know, with the bike sitting with the sunrise and everything else, but unfortunately the weather's just not holding out. So anyway, I'm going to quit talking and let's get on the road, and I'll see you along the way. So here's the overlook that I was talking about. Man, can you imagine if the sun was actually rising and we didn't have all these clouds, how that would look? Let's go over here and see what this sign's telling us. That's one thing that I am trying to do. Even though I'm not going on the actual trails or anything like that, I am at least trying to show you the signs that are here, so you know you can read them and see, you know, which ones you may want to stop at if you ever decide to take the Natchez Trace. All right, let's get back on the bike, and I'll see you when we get back on the road. Definitely is a lot of history about along the Natchez Trace that I didn't know about, you know. That's one reason why I kind of wanted to come see it, because I mean I have seen where there was a lot, but just figured I would get a 360 view of this. It's one of those that On the way down the other day, whenever I first started on the trip, I lost my little selfie stick that had my Ulanzi quick disconnect on it, so I'm having to kind of hold this by my hand, so y'all forgive me. But I figured, you know, let's walk down through here with the 360 and see what it looks like. I don't know how that's going to turn out, but you know, we'll see. Well, it says this is closed. Well, it says this is closed, but I wonder if there's any kind of signs over here that I can just kind of take a quick peek at. Yep, Mississippi definitely has a lot of beavers. And the Native Americans use their beaver pelts a lot. You know, they're actually pretty big animals, but they used them a lot to, you know, make fur hides and everything else. So it's not really that surprising to me that they have a display here for the beavers. Let's get back on the road. I'm gonna stop up here in a couple miles at French Camp, Mississippi to give me a little something to drink and use the restroom and just kind of rest for a little bit. So I'll see you when we get to the French Camp store. I said I would see you when we get to the French Camp store, but when you know, I get it back on the road and I'm like, oh, and how half mile, another. Hey y'all, take a look at the deer right up here. Oh, one of the Mississippi whitetails. But when you know I would actually have another stop before I get there. Missing their sign right here at the road. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is French Camp, Mississippi, which is where I was going to stop at after about losing my phone. So we'll look at this real quick and then we'll run over here to the store. So they do have a picnicking area, so I think that's where I want to try to go. And looks like they got some type of summit overlook. Okay. So let me go to this little picnic area they got before it starts raining and see if I can hang out there. Alright YouTube, I actually did find a little hidey spot for the next couple of hours while it starts raining, but I figured before it started raining I'd kind of show you, you know, what all I found up here, because this is actually a overlook point, and it does have a pretty view. I'll have to admit that. Met this family. They are from North Carolina. They're traveling a little bit of the trace. Let's walk over here to the other side because it's got a pretty view on the other side as well. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my cover for my bike because I just kind of didn't have enough room. So it may get a little wet, but I've got my towel so I can actually dry it off. I don't know if you can tell, that's a pretty steep drop off right there. But imagine before these trees kind of got as tall as they've gotten, I imagine that was a pretty view over this little mountainside over here. I think I see some grass or something way back there in the background. I don't know if it's I don't think there's a lake around here, but there may be. So there's actually a little trail that goes down the path, but knowing my luck, I'd get halfway down there and it'd start coming a flood. So oh yeah, I forgot, whenever I was up here getting all my stuff off, they actually had a little display of stuff that they've found around here, some animals that are, you know, native to this area. So YouTube, I'm loading back up, and look what just pulled up. What's going on?
What's up, brother?
Nothing much.
Get a little wet this morning?
Not yet. It's one of those where I have come from Jackson, and I stopped here because it was supposed to start raining, and so far it hadn't rained, but I kept looking at the radar. It looks like it's good from here on up to Tupelo. So, cool. But yeah, I enjoy classic cars. So,
oh, good.
Tell me about your car.
It's a 1923 Ford T-Bucket. Got a 383 stroker in it, 342 gears in the rear end, and she runs about 400 horses.
Nice, nice.
And I bought it pretty much like it is, and I've done some modifications to it. But anyway.
And what's your name?
I'm David Berryhill.
What's your name?
Will.
Will?
Is it Will Killam?
Will Killam, okay.
My co-pilot.
I got you. Well, it's a nice car. I appreciate you telling me about it.
Sure, thank you.
So that's part of the actual old trace. Just want to stand here, you know, just to say, can you imagine how many people walked up and down this path in the times past, you know? Looked at some of these same trees. Makes you stop and think about things, don't it? Wow, look at all the water. We've got a lot of rain here lately, so all this water right here just does not surprise me. And there's more rain coming with this tropical storm, depression, whatever it is right now, come on its way. Look at this view. The sign right there was talking about all the farmland. This is the Delta of Mississippi. You know, agriculture is still one of the biggest industries in the Mississippi as far as, you know, income, especially in the Delta. Let's walk around, and they've got several different markers up here, so let's see what we see up here.
Do you know if there's any more to this site?
I have no idea. This is my first time here too.
Time here? Okay.
Yeah,
I was expecting something kind of like that.
Right.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I guess this is a little more explanation to, you remember that last mound site we were at, they had a small little explanation of, you know, their winter homes and what the summer homes looked like. So I guess this is more to that. I guess this used to be the fort. All right, we'll look around, see if there's a trail over there. It talks about Old Town Overlook, 2 miles, but I don't know whether you got to go down that little trail way down there on the end, or if it's one of those where you can get to it from the road a couple miles down the road. So we'll see. Totally missed this one when I first walked up. Not really sure which way to go. I guess I'm gonna go this way and see what's over here. So I was talking to one of the gentlemen in the cars, and this is the Overlook. I was expecting, you know, some type of mountain overlooking type deal, but it's not. So, but I mean, this is still pretty, you know. Here at the Park Center, information, see what all they had. Take a little break. Alright YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to end it, the second part of this video here at the Natchez Visitor Center here in Tupelo, Mississippi. So I got me a little go away present that I think is fitting because I rode the Natchez Trace on a motorcycle, even though I got another part to go. But I'm going to finish it up tomorrow, or this afternoon and tomorrow. So, but I told you I was going to stop this video in Tupelo, and that's what I'm going to do. I'll pick up the video again here. However, I'm probably going to end it here in about 30 miles or something like that whenever I get to the next state park, because it'll just make tomorrow a little easier. So I'll just have it like just one little, hey, this is the end of the day, start tomorrow, or anything. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think I may need to change, or even just tell me some suggestions. Tell me some places you'd like me to go. I'll try my best to get there. I can't guarantee with a full-time job and everything else going on, but and also share this with some of your friends, some of your family. I would very much appreciate it, and I guess until the next video, I'll see you then.